Joining me now is Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, Robby Mook. Robby, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thanks, Chuck.
Let me start with getting your react to how Democrats talked about James Comey before Friday. Here it is.
This is a great man. We are very privileged in our country to have him be the director of the FBI.
No one can question the integrity, the competence.
A wonderful and tough career public servant, Jim Comey. Jim was in the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of Virginia when I was the mayor of Richmond, and he's somebody with the highest standards of integrity.
Robby, of course, that final soundbite was from Hillary Clinton's running mate, Tim Kaine, and he said it just 2 weeks ago. Does Secretary Clinton and Senator Kaine still believe those things about Jim Comey?
Well, I think that Director Comey does have a long and distinguished record, and I think that's why people are particularly puzzled about this letter that was sent to the Hill. First and foremost, it was 3 paragraphs. It didn't provide any details whatsoever. He said that there were some emails. He didn't know if they were significant or not. This letter was sent to leaders on the Hill. Unsurprisingly, it was leaked immediately by the Republicans and leaked in a way that mischaracterized the small amount of information that was in the letter. And all we're asking for now is let's just get all the information out there on the table. There's hypotheticals flying all over the place. And I think what's particularly surprising is Yahoo News reported last night that Director Comey may not have even seen any of the information in these emails before putting out the letter. So to send a letter to Congress saying we may have some information, we don't know if it's significant or not, without even looking at what's inside there, 10, 11 days before a presidential election, it's just very curious.
You know, it's interesting. John Podesta, the campaign chairman, wrote on Medium, he said, by being vague and obfuscating, Comey opened the door to conspiracy theories, which you've been saying, and there's now a surge of fundraising for Trump and his team. Do you think Comey has put the finger on the scale for Donald Trump?
Well, I think the issue here is if he doesn't come out and get all the information on the table, he's going to let anyone, any conspiracy theory, take the day. I will say we've seen a surge of activity on our side as well. We had our best Saturday of fundraising ever yesterday. We had over 50,000 volunteers out knocking on doors and turning our supporters out to the polls. We actually felt a surge of support and momentum as well. So we're feeling fine in that regard. But again, let's just get all the information out there so that the rumors and the hypotheticals can be put to rest. And again, we're hearing a lot of criticism now from former Justice Department officials, from the former Clinton administration, the former Bush administration, pointing out this is unprecedented. And there are Justice Department policies against doing something like this so close to an election.
You know, there's an easy way for you guys to clear some of this up. Huma Abedin is a vice chair of the campaign. Does she have access to her emails now? Have you been through them? Can you guys release all of this yourself? Why wait for Director Comey to do it?
Well, I'm glad you asked this question. First of all, Director Comey hasn't said whose emails these are. And so for us to take any action before he's clarified or before anybody's reached out to Huma Abedin from the Justice Department, that would be totally premature. That's the first thing. The second thing is they claim they have whatever this information is, so it's going to be incumbent on them to release it. But lastly, Huma Abedin cooperated fully with the investigation that concluded this summer. People can read the 302 summaries of those interviews of her. They were all released out to the public at our request. If these are emails from Huma Abedin, we don't know if they are, but if they are, we assume they'd have to be redundant because she already turned over all of her emails.
So
that's why we're particularly frustrated.
But let me ask you this, Robby. Do you know campaigns, you know, the first rule of crisis management is know all the facts. Do you know all the facts? Are you 100% certain you know all of what these emails are, that you know everything in this, have you seen any of these emails?
I'm glad you asked this question. We don't know all the facts because the FBI has said basically nothing in this letter We don't know whose emails they're talking about. We don't know how many. And according to Yahoo News, Director Comey doesn't know either. He hasn't seen the information. He decided to put out a letter to Congress without any information whatsoever. And I think that's why criticism is coming in from Democratic and Republican officials.
Are you confident that Huma Abedin has been 100% forthcoming to you and Secretary Clinton?
The Justice Department confirmed that she was totally cooperative. All of the summaries of the interviews that she gave are out there in the public. She has cooperated fully.
I understand that you said that via the Justice. I'm talking about you and the campaign. Do you feel as if you feel like you have all the facts? You, Robby Mook.
I absolutely feel I have all the facts because all the facts were put out there. The summaries of the interviews, the Justice Department said that Huma fully cooperated. That's, again, why we are so puzzled right now. Just put the information out there so we can put this to rest. This campaign is supposed to be about the American people and their lives and what the next president is going to do for them.
Do you believe this
letter
could
is just clouding our ability to talk about that?
Do you believe this could cost you the election?
I don't think so. Look, as I said, we had over 50,000 volunteers out there. We're seeing record early voting numbers in North Carolina, Florida. Look, I would wager in Nevada, turnout is so strong among Democrats there. Hillary could build an insurmountable lead in the coming days in Nevada. We're feeling really good about this record turnout. Over 200 million people now in our country registered to vote. 50 million of those are young people. We're just nose to the grindstone, and we're going to finish this out. But people should not take anything for granted, and we're going to have to work hard to earn this.
Robby Mook, campaign manager for Hillary Clinton, thanks for sharing your views. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.